Okay, Ronnie boy, hi. I had a very, very pleasurable experience this morning. You see, I haven't shaven yet, but I was finishing up milking my cows and the chores and stuff, and here comes this frozen old guy, probably been in his 80s, I suppose. I said, "Hey, what's the matter? Come here, come here." He said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "I stood in a ditch here and I can't get myself out." I said, "Well, you come right here, come right here." And I put in my little lounge off my milk house, and I says, "You warm up?" I got some quilts and blankets in there. I said, "I'll cover you up. And here's a hot cup of chocolate." And he said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, you wait right here. I'll finish up doing my milk house chores. That's about all I got left. And we'll get you out of the ditch. And we'll go from there. Cause I'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes. You warm up. You look frozen." He said, "I am frozen. Look at my fingers." I said, "Well, hold on to this cup, and you drink that hot chocolate." I got the heaters on in here. It feels nice. And I went and did the rest of my chores. And I said, "Okay, let's go get your car out of the..." It wasn't a car, it was his pickup truck. He was going to the next town over here to get some tractor parts for his boys. And they're going to be working in the shop today, fixing up equipment. They're much like I do. Get the stuff fixed through the winter, so when you get out in the spring, you go zoom, zoom. Or zoom, zoom. I should be more forceful, I guess. But I'm kind of tuckered up myself, because I helped this guy. And he's a nice old feller. He's just going to town to get parts for his boys from the implement dealer. And I said, "Okay, let's go get your truck out of the ditch." He says, I already plugged in the tractor. It's ready to go." And I pulled I used my big one just to show off. He says, "Holy smokes!" He says, "You don't need something like that." I said, "That's the one I'm using. Gotta run them once in a while through the winter, and I'm proud to have to be able to do it for you." He says, "You don't have to." I says, "Yes, I do." And I pulled him out and got him going. I says, "Let's put it in the shop so you get all that snow melted off from it." And after he got done with everything, I took him to town and got his parts for him and stuff. And we got back, and he says, "Look at all that melted off from it." I says, "Yeah, you wouldn't want to drive home with something like that. Oh, all that snow melted off from it. You were plugged up." But before we went to town, I says, "Let's go up to the house. You got to throw your fingers out yet." He says, "Yeah, they're pretty cold." He says, "Let's go up and eat breakfast." And I gave him bacon and eggs and ham and toast and cereal. And I says, I asked him, "Why did you not come here in the first place?" He says, "It looks like such a nice farm, you wouldn't have had time. So you got to take care of your hired men?" I says, "I have no hired men." He says, "You do this all by yourself?" I says, "Yes, pretty much I do, but I got neighbors who'll help me. If I need help, I got neighbors who will help me." they're right here for me. Because we're good friends and we help each other. I says, you brought your big tractor out. I says, well, it has to be run once in a while. Even through the winter. He says, I'm very disappointed with you that you didn't come back ask me in the first place before you got all frozen. He says, well, we're kind of like that on our farm too, but we're afraid to ask anybody. I says, nobody has to be afraid to ask me. Especially somebody like you. No, you don't be afraid to stop and ask me for help. If you need it right away, I'll be right there. But if you need help in your fields and stuff, and I have time, yeah, I'll bring my equipment over. Says, are you warmed up yet? I'll show you my equipment. And I did. And he says, holy smokes. He says, you farm all alone? I says, yeah, just me. But when I need help, I got a good neighbor down here. His name is Amo. He says, yeah, I know who he is. He's doing pretty well himself, isn't he? But he's got a couple boys. I says, yeah, and they all come help me. Sometimes I don't even have to ask. So I don't mind helping you. He says, well, you took me to town. You helped me out of the ditch. You helped me warm up. You gave me breakfast. I says, well, sometimes it's nice to have some company to eat breakfast with after I'm done with chores, and you seem very pleasant. Thank you for stopping in. I just wish you'd have stopped in when you first had a problem. I'd have helped you. I could have hung the milkers up. I'd have helped you right away. He says, I never thought to ask neighbors for help. Well, I told him if it had been for some of my neighbors, you can tell I'm kind of cold here yet. I got cold out there helping them, but if it hasn't been for some of my neighbors, I wouldn't be here now. For much bigger problems. But he walked into my barn. He said, "Can you help me?" He was cold as a dickens. He was like a icicle. I warmed him up, and I gave him breakfast, and I helped him out, and I says, "You're not driving. We're going to let your truck thaw out. It's full of snow all underneath." Put it in the shop and let it thaw out, and I took him to town. He got what he needed, and sent him on his way. Okay, this is getting too long. Okay, well, thank you for watching, Ronnie, but yeah, I'm very proud of myself. Some people say I shouldn't do this for others, but gosh, it makes such a warm feeling in me when I'm out there fixing a frozen manure spreader. And I get cold, I think about the warmth I get from your comments to me. I will do it no matter what you say. Some of you say I shouldn't do all this stuff. I guess that's the way God made me. And this being the Christmas season, Merry Christmas to all, and love from Ronnie boy. You got it. You don't even have to ask. You got it. Goodbye.